everyone, this is Sasha here, and I'm going to make a very important announcement. I am deciding that I'm going to overcome my fear. And of course, there are many reasons why you might want to overcome your fear. Because you might be scared of something, or there's some reason that you're scared of something, like you might be afraid of going off the water slide, or you might be afraid of heights, or you might be afraid that something bad might happen to you. So what do? Of course, I've got the answer. I can tell you exactly with my own knowledge of how I can overcome my fear. And you know that I can tell you something very exciting about myself, that I have my own YouTube channel, and I also have my own strategic ideas on how things work. So for example, like, how does this work? Like, how does a machine work? How does like a light bulb work? How does a TV work? I mean, there are many things that you can ask, but what you would always ask is, how does your mind work in such a way? Now, of course, I would always say that your mind works in a different way, right? So let's just cut to the next scene, and then let's speak of the rest. So essentially, overcoming your fear is something that really helps you. So for me, I have autism, so I have had many fears, of course. Like, I've been afraid of certain colors, I've been afraid of noises. But now that I'm older, I learned how to overcome them, basically. So I actually have been trying to overcome my fear for a long time. So you might be asking, how do you overcome your fear? Of course, there are many ways to overcome your fear. Basically, I've been afraid of many things. Let's turn the camera out like this. Okay, so essentially, overcoming your fear is something very important. Now, if you're afraid of something like heights, you would say like, oh no, I'm afraid of heights. I can't do this. That is something that you should always worry about, because basically, like, if you say that you're afraid of heights, that's just gonna make you afraid of heights, okay? Or if you're afraid of like water slides and you say, oh no, I'm afraid of water slides, that's gonna also make you afraid as well. And so whatever you think, you will feel, and how you will act. So essentially, thoughts make feelings, and so feelings make emotions, and so they influence how you act, essentially. So the main thing about that is that whatever you think, you will feel. Or like, you can say that, so if you have positive thoughts, you will have positive actions and emotions. And so if you have positive emotions, you'll have positive thoughts. But if you have negative emotions, you will have negative thoughts, and that can really influence your life. Like, I have struggled with autism my entire childhood, and pretty much I have been very great in my school. I've been getting good grades. I've been excelling a lot, but I also have fears. So how do you overcome them? How do you overcome fear? The main thing to overcome fear is to really tell yourself that this is just something that you're afraid of. It's just that it's your body or your mind telling you that you don't like this. Apparently, I have learned this countless times before, and whenever you're afraid of something, just try and like, just take a deep breath, go like, and that should calm you down, basically. And then you can take 5 deep breaths and see how it works. If it does work, that should help, okay? And if it does, make sure to leave a like in the comments. So once you feel like you're ready to overcome your fear, when you face your fear, that's the greatest point of climax. So essentially, like, you're about to overcome the most powerful fear you've ever faced in your life. So basically, to me, that wouldn't seem so scary, basically, because I have been through many times before. It's like my autism has thrown me into cycles of fear, but don't worry. I can use my autism now to overcome my fear. It's because I just went to a swimming competition yesterday and I tried my best and I did great. And of course, I managed to overcome my fear because I went on a Turkish flight. I went from here in Salt Lake City to Istanbul and then back. But when I came from Istanbul, I started to tell myself, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And then I got on the airplane. I was actually at the window seat and I was recording the airplane as it was taking off, landing, and then I was taking deep breaths like, and then that really helped me during the flight. And then finally, I went to my swimming yesterday and it worked. So basically, that is exactly how you overcome your fear. You basically try and do specific exercises, and then once you feel like you're ready to face your fears, you can expose yourself to them. Like, I'm still afraid of some colors because my autism still has its effects on me. And I'm a very smart kid. In fact, I've actually been very well developed on my channel, especially because you guys have seen most of my videos and most of my vlogs about Egypt, the SS Staffer, and like the paper aircrafts, the paper boats. You know, like it's very specific because, you know, like boats were part of history. So you also know that your fear is actually what you're creating. Whatever you think, you can feel. Basically, always remember that because I've been going through this for a long time, and apparently ever since I was diagnosed with autism, I've been going through fear. But guess what? I managed to overcome that fear in a very specific way. So if you just tell yourself that I can do this, I can do this, then you can do it. You will be congratulated, and you will overcome your fear. Basically, that is what I really want to tell you. And so if you tell yourself that you can overcome your fear, you will, because you're telling yourself that you are able to do this physically, and also you can basically tell yourself that I can do this and that I am able to do anything, that I'm capable, I'm strong, I'm powerful. And so I am fearless. Those are words. Those are called affirmations. And when you said those words to yourself, they actually help you in a very positive way. Because if you say, I can do this, I can overcome fear, you're definitely going to get something great. You are going to overcome your fear. And it's going to work. Don't worry. I can tell you, I have done this before and it's worked. So basically, if you just follow the breathing exercises, like just take a deep breath. And you also say the affirmations like, I can do this, or I can overcome this, or I am capable, I'm unstoppable. Those are words that you must say to yourself. And whatever you say to yourself, you will believe. Whatever you believe, you can achieve. Always remember that and stay on the bright side.